So today we got our hands on the 2019 G63 AMG, and we're gonna start off by doing a little walk around for you guys. Check the grill out, AMG right there. Look at the LED day lights. You got this huge bar right here in case you want to ram into other people. It's in gloss black. And you got the turn signals right here. Got the 22-inch wheels, V8 bi-turbo. You got the side steps with the side exit exhaust. And yeah, this thing is literally a cube on wheels. So if you want to get your hands on one of these, it will start you out at $147,000. And with options, that will definitely go up. The one behind me right here is stickered at $175,000. So this G-Wagon is equipped with 3 different packages. You got the night package, you got the carbon package, and then you got the luxurious package, which comes with all the cool seats in there. So let's start out with the performance. This thing has a 4-liter V8 bi-turbo, producing 577 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. And the cool thing about AMGs is that all their engines are hand-built, and they all get this little plaque right here that has the name of the person who built it. So this engine was built by Dominic. And I just want to give you guys a quick heads up that I'm gonna fanboy along this entire review. This is one of my favorite SUVs, and I'm just so happy to be here reviewing it. So now let's get back to the numbers. This thing has a 9-speed transmission, a towing capacity of 6,500 pounds, and it also sucks on gas. It does 13 in the city and 15 on the highway, so it's just as bad as any V8 supercharged vehicle out there. So it's just as bad as a Hellcat, it's just as bad as a TRX. But again, when you're spending $200,000, do you really care how good this thing is on gas? I mean, just look at how beautiful this thing is. Let's do another walk around real quick. Like I said, I'm a big fanboy here, and this is my favorite vehicle. And the main reason for that is because it's a status symbol. You're not buying this because it looks good, or you're not buying it because it's gonna give you good gas mileage. You're buying it because it looks like nothing else on the road. And this would also be a great time to tell you guys that this thing is heavy as a school bus. It weighs 5,882 pounds, and it's also all-wheel drive, of course, and it has a 60-40 split, so 60% here and 40% here. The previous generations were 50-50. Not sure what you're gonna do with that information, but I just thought I'd tell you guys. So believe it or not, this thing can be useful. It's not only made to flex, it's not only made for soccer moms, but you could actually take this thing off-roading. It has a clearance of 9.5 inches from the rear axle to the ground. And of course, only 1% of the people that buy this thing actually take it off-roading. And would you believe that this brick has a top speed of 149 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, although car and driver did it in 3.9 seconds. So now let's talk about the famous doors. So these are aluminum doors, and the locks are actually metal. So that's what you guys are hearing every time it closed. They're super heavy doors. I mean, you literally need so much energy to smash them in. But let's check the interior out. So you got carbon fiber here, you got piano black, diamond stitching, white stitching everywhere. You got the diamond stitching seats. So these are part of that luxurious package I was talking about. So let's get in here. And then you also get the steering wheel with carbon fiber Alcantara. So beautiful. Let's turn this thing on. Ooh. All right, so let's put the exhaust. All right, so you got sport, or that's comfort, sport, sport plus, and then you got the side exit right here. It has FI exhaust, so it's not stock, so you're not gonna buy this from factory and it's gonna pop. But let's check the rest of the interior. So you got 13.3 dual inch screens. So you got a screen right here, you got another screen right here, you got the ambient lighting everywhere. Look at that. More carbon fiber, carbon fiber here. Look at the seats here. You got the AMG logo right here. You control everything right here. You got traction on and off right here. You could put it in manual mode. And then here's how you change the different modes. You got individual mode, comfort, sport, sport plus. Let's just hear this thing one more time. Wow, it's addictive. So let me show you guys the rest. So these look like they're out of an airplane. We got a clock right here. And this is pretty cool. So this doesn't come with the car, but the owner just put it in here. It's simply for your phone. So you just simply put your phone here so you don't have to put it over here if you have water. And I thought that was actually a pretty cool idea. And the owner also informed me that you could customize this car in whatever language you want. So as you can see, this car is currently in Chinese mode, and when you go to change the modes right here, it says snow mode in Chinese and the rest are in English, just because they weren't able to translate those. And these are the most 3 important buttons on this car. So if you are part of that 1% that is gonna take your G-Wagon off-roading, if you were to ever get stuck, these are your axle locks. So if you were to ever get stuck, you can lock 3 of your axles. You got this one, which is 1 right here, and that's the middle. This is the right axle, and then this is the left axle. So for those that are gonna off-road it, don't you worry, you're not gonna be stuck like the Ford Raptors. And here's all the different languages that you could customize this car. So you got Dutch, English, Spanish, France, Italian. I mean, you got all these different languages. It's unfortunate that they don't have Arabic, so that means I can't really buy this car. So now let me show you guys the back seats. You got a lot of room here, diamond stitching. Let me show you guys the back tailgate. Look at that. You got so much room here. I mean, you could put at least 3 to 4 bodies here. And just look how wide this thing is. I think I could fit in here. Yeah, I could literally fit in here and have a whole nother person sitting with me. All right, let's hear the famous doors again. So for the longest, the G-Wagons were known to drive as worst as a tractor. I mean, it literally had the most uncomfortable drive possible, but the new generation is a total revamp. The suspension is new. Everything about this G-Wagon is new. We also got a visitor, so one of the farmers out here, well, not farmer, I don't know what he is, but he showed up with his cool truck, so let's just give him a little feature. But anyways, this is a lot better than the previous gens. I've drove the previous gens and they drive absolutely horrible. They're worse than my Wrangler, and my Wrangler drives as bad as a farmer's tractor, and I'm literally not over exaggerating. So with these, it's so much better, and that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna take this thing out for a drive. So let's do some point of view action for you guys. I'm gonna turn it on right here. Oh yeah, AMG. We're gonna obviously put it in Sport Plus, because why else would we drive it on anything else? Yeah, so this is how you change it from, you go to reverse, neutral, and then drive, and then park is just this button right here. So let's put it in drive now, and we're gonna drive it. And the first thing you start to notice is that you feel like you're in a semi-truck. Like literally, look at this. Look how big this windshield is. You could literally see the entire road. You barely have any blind spots in this car. Look how big these windows are. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is launch it. You know, it's the only thing right to do here. All right, so have you ever launched your G-Wagon before? Oh, first time? Oh my God, this thing is so quick. Downshift. Oh my God, it sounds so good. Mind you, it's literally a brick. Oh my God. The only thing you gotta worry about in this thing is rolling it over. So don't ever think about taking turns with this thing. All right, we're gonna do one more. So we're just gonna do it off idle. So I don't know if you guys noticed, there was a bit of delay, and that's because the torque kicks in at about 2,500 RPMs on this car. So it has a bit of a delay, and at 2,000 RPMs, the torque kicks in and it just goes. And mind you, with downpipes and tune, and maybe even methanol, this thing can make well over 700 horsepower. So since the torque kicks in at about 2,500 RPMs, we're just gonna hit it off 2,500. You see that? Look at that. And then you got this. It literally just shot up at 2,500 RPM. That's where it loves it. And I also want to mention that all the controls for the seats are right here instead of right here, because rich people have Rolexes and they don't want to get them scratched up when you go to like try to change, you know, your seat controls. They just put them here just so the Rolexes and the APs and the Paddocks don't really get scratched. So we're gonna do one last pull for you guys. This is the fastest brick I've ever been in. Oh my It's as stable as it's gonna get. It definitely does feel a bit weird and sketchy to be driving 100 miles per hour in this thing. Like at 90 miles per hour, it started to get pretty sketchy. So I wouldn't trust going 149 miles per hour, which is the top speed of this car. I would definitely not go 149 miles per hour in this car. And with the way I've been driving, we are averaging 8.8 miles per gallon. And well, that's enough fun for me. I had such a blast with this car. I mean, just look how beautiful this thing is. A lot of you guys aren't gonna understand why I love this vehicle so much, but I'm just obsessed, and I'm a big fanboy over the G63s. I definitely want to buy one day, maybe for me or maybe for my future wife, but for me, I'm definitely gonna do it. And with that being said, I'm gonna end today's video. This was probably the funnest time I've ever had reviewing a vehicle. I'm glad that I have a YouTube channel and a platform to be able to review vehicles like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think of the G63. Let me know if you guys think I'm too crazy over it or I think it's overhyped. Give me all your feedback in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.